Happy Bank Haul, even though it was a week ago for you now. You join me on a Monday morning. I've just done the food shop. Normally, I would do a food shop on a Sunday. However, because it's bank holiday, Charlie's off work. So that gave me the whole day yesterday to clean up, get the place sorted, and then go out this morning and do the food shop, which has really thrown me off. I say this morning, it is currently 12:30. As you just saw, I went to Tesco, did the big food shop, spent 120 quid, all my own fault. There was just some really cool stuff in there, like those matcha sachets. I'm desperate to try those, so we're going to try them together when we get home. I bloody love Tesco. I just love Tesco more than anything. I think it's my favourite food shop. It just has everything you need, has all the brands, all the unbranded, the club card. I love the club card element. I love looking at something, seeing it on club card and thinking, oh, I'm getting a right steal. I just thoroughly enjoy it. So thank you very much, Tesco, for your lovely experiences with food shopping. I thoroughly enjoy them. Not an ad, not sponsored, I just love them. Let's get some aircon in here. A very, very slow morning. Obviously, as you know, Alfie's not with me on a Monday, which means it's just been me, Charlie and Matilda. Now, I told you about that guy that Charlie's obsessed with from YouTube, the Outdoor Boys, and it's this guy called Luke, and he basically goes out and does all the rural stuff. Yeah, well, it's inspired Charlie to make a flatbread. So I'm going to rewind you to this morning's clips when we opened the fridge to see what the flatbread was looking like that we made yesterday and left it overnight. And yeah, we had it for breakfast and it was lovely. So cue those clips. So nice to have him there on the Monday. It makes such a difference with me and work and what I can get done. I wish I could just have him every single Monday, but unfortunately it's not doable. Hello, Gordon Ramsay.
Hello, Sticky McGee. Nice little bit of flatbread right there.
You have actually morphed into Luke from Outdoor Boy. This was on an outside camping stove.
Yeah.
It would really,
Really?
that would really, like, fill your cup, wouldn't it? It looks like a big bit of fish. It looks like a big bit of sea bass. You have to flip it. Fortunately, we don't have any honey butter because our butter went off. Yeah, I might just have a little bit of honey on that. Or, we got eggs.
On Friday.
No. I want a bit of honey. A little bit of sugar. A little bit of butter. It's the perfect recipe. Hey, hey. What is that?
Never had that in my life.
No, because it's bloody Camp Rock, I think. No, it's not. Sugar, little bit of butter. It's the perfect recipe. Hey, hey. It's so sweet. It's musical too. We've got to work.
Oh, it's
work.
That one,
yeah. I'm actually disappointed you didn't know that.
yeah, me too, actually.
That actually looks really nice. I was just having a look to see if I could see Jesus' face in there. Cute little daisy plate. That's a very thick.
That's a thick bit of bread right there.
Kind of looks like a pancake. Should I just get it? Doesn't look too bad. Let's give this homemade toast a go. I never in my life, when I met you, would have thought that you would be making homemade bread. Like, in my lifetime. Hot in the middle. It feels a bit doughy in the middle, but it doesn't feel raw, because it's definitely hot.
Thoughts?
Oh my god.
They're good.
That's unreal.
Really?
It's got like a doughy middle,
Yeah.
which I think maybe some people wouldn't want as much. But the actual, like I really like that.
Yeah?
It's really nice. That's a solid 9 out of 10. Back to reality, back to current time. I am just heading home, gonna put the shopping away. I'm gonna try making one of those matchas, and I'm gonna make cookies this afternoon at some point, which I've never done before. So I'm probably gonna butcher those, but oh well, it's trial and error. That's life, isn't it? Right, we're home now. Charlie has just taken Matilda out with his dad and his stepmom. So I'm going to make myself a little matcha using these that I bought in Tesco. Now these were a little bit expensive. I think these were like £6, but it comes with 2 original, 2 vanilla, 2 blueberry and 2 strawberry sachets. And apparently you just add milk and it's as easy as that. So we're going to do it. Hair stick and place matcha in a cup, blender or shaker. Add 200 ml of milk to the matcha powder. Whisk, blend or shake your matcha and froth. I actually can't read. I'm actually going to use my Perfect Head frother, so this is the perfect moment to do this. I really fancy a blueberry one because I actually love blueberry matcha so much. This is not a consistency that I was expecting. I was expecting like a powder. Oh no, it is a powder. I lied. Ah! Oh, that smells lovely. That smells really nice. Right, I've just done 200 ml of skimmed milk, but this is kind of throwing me off because you're supposed to, like, are you not supposed to, like, whisk the matcha into? I'm just gonna do it the way that I think. Do that and then whisk it because there's just gonna be lumps, is there not? Like, there's literally just gonna be lumps in it. That smells really strong of blueberry. Okay, that's all the matcha that you get according to the measurements. I'm gonna whisk that. Add some ice cubes. 1, 3, 4. Okay. Right, this is exactly how it told me to make it. So let's try. I'm just gonna add a little bit of vanilla syrup because it just doesn't, it's lacking sweetness. It kind of just tastes like, it tastes like blueberry, but there's no sweetness to it. Right, the vanilla has saved it. Without the vanilla, I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. With the vanilla, I'd give it a solid 9. That is lovely. I think it's probably not a reflection on the matcha, it's probably more a reflection on my ridiculous sweet tooth. No guys, I've just started on the cookies. The reason I didn't film it is because I was following a tutorial on TikTok and I didn't want that to be like in the background, but I'm making like M&M and Nutella stuffed cookies. Guys, the dough, it's lethal. It's genuinely lethal. I could eat the whole dough by itself. The dough is just in the fridge chilling. I'm gonna leave it for like 15-20 minutes, take it out, and then I'll film the rest of the process with you. Oh my god, the cookies can honestly fling themselves into next week at this point because all I care about is the dough. This is the girls' tutorial that I've been following, by the way, if you can't see that. It's by Sadia Sami. Thank you, Sadia, or Sadia. Your recipe is beautiful. Right, it's time to check on these frozen Nutella balls. Pretty much frozen. They're pretty much frozen for you, right? Right, I've chilled the dough for a little while. Doesn't feel very chilled. Alright, it'll be fine. You watch me mess this up. You watch me mess this up.
Nutella filling, I take teaspoons of Nutella on a baking dish and freeze that till it's solid like this. And then you're going to take your chilled dough, take a nice big scoop, make a dent in the middle and add your frozen Nutella inside.
Right, frozen Nutella balls. The thing I'm worried about is my baking tray is quite small. I'm worried that when they expand, they're just going to like seep into each other, but I won't be that mad at that. I won't. I have a fancy scooper like this lady, so do I just scoop it up with my bare hands? Or is that criminal? Who knows, but we're gonna do it anyway. I can't even tell you how good this is. So she says, roll it into a ball. This is gonna make way more than 6, is it not? And then put a dent in it. Pop this inside, fold the mixture around until it's smooth, like this. Why I'm doing this like I'm giving you a full-on tutorial because I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, I'm not a professional, I'm just a girl. I also feel so sick from eating so much of the dough that I just don't think I'm even going to be able to eat one of these, but no regrets, absolutely no regrets. And I've only done 6 of these balls and there's going to be way more than 6 with this mixture, so I might just pop it back in the fridge and then do like a separate batch but without the Nutella inside. Oh my god, this is so fun! I'm in my baking era! I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Oh, I love getting my hands all down and dirty. This is my first time doing this, so if this goes wrong, I'm not going to be too mad because the dough is so nice that it's not like the whole thing is ruined if it doesn't work, because I literally can just devour the dough. And I'm sure both the kids and Charlie will devour the dough as well. Okay, this is what the girls are looking like. The only thing I'm worried about is in the video, the dough that she uses looks way harder than what we've got, so I'm worried that I haven't chilled it for long enough, but I put the remainder back in there anyway. So I'm gonna stick these in the oven for 160 degrees for 12 minutes, and we're gonna see what they come out like. Eek! I feel like they're gonna probably die. But it's fine. I did not chill the dough enough because these ones are really gooey. Like, they're definitely still eatable, but these two, these aren't filled, and these ones were left in the fridge for longer, and these are way harder. Like, they're definitely going to work so much better. These ones are much gooier and kind of feel like they're falling apart, but it's fine, we can still eat them. It'll be fine, but I just know for next time that I need to chill the dough for a little bit longer. That is a world-class cookie. Shock horror. I am actually not driving.
Judge me unless I crash.
This feels like a whole new world. I actually love being driven around though. I feel like such a passenger princess. You do absolutely fine. You've been driving for ages. Also, you're with me.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine. I'm just like the primary driver. It's just always been that way, and it's mainly that way. I feel like it wouldn't be so much that way if you had car seats like permanently in your car, but it's just so much effort to, and these ones are like tethered through the back of the seats and everything, so it's not like they just come out of an ice fix and pop back in. It's just long. Yeah, that one's fine, but like the two in my car aren't. So if we wanted to go out as like a whole family, we'd have to spend ages doing a whole operation on trying to get the car seats out. But
no, I think we'll be alright now with his new car, because his car got the thing in the back.
What are you on about his car? He doesn't have a car, darling.
His car seat, obviously.
Anyway, that's the reason why Charlie never drives, but we're actually going to pop to the beach just while we got a little bit of time. Did we do a full food shop today? Yes, we did. What are we having for dinner? Chippy tea. Chippy tea with some curry sauce. It was a last minute decision. We were toying on what to have. I thought, do I have a stir fry? Do we have curry? Do we have sausage and mash? And I said, you know what I really fancy? Just some chips from the chippy and some curry sauce. So we're going to go to the beach. It's 20 to 5 and we're going to have some chips and curry sauce and have a little play on the beach. Alfie? Alfie? Obsessed with saying the word ball. Ball! Alfie? Mummy? Daddy? Good secured?
Think so. Sure enough.
I thought that said Taylor Swift on there then. I was going to say, you can return them.
The Taylor Swift chippy.
Sandcastle. What's this? I think she's really confused. I think she thinks it's a massive bath.
Gorgeous. Oh, seaweed.
What's that?
Her bum is wet.
It's alright.
It's like she said this.
If we have to put her back in the car and just say Alfie, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. You could eat that.
Fry it up.
Sticking on the campfire right there. You don't need to put salt on it. It's already in
Yeah,
the bloody sea. That was great.
Well, I'm not going to be able to get it in the sea all the way over here, am
I could.
I? Go on then.
Oh, yeah.
Get it a stone in the sea from all the way over here. Please do not knock our daughter out in the process.
Or you.
Bloody hell, she is fast. Nah, you cheated. You cheated. Matilda! No! Don't be crawling in that, my love. It is definitely bath night tonight. Hot summer nights, end of August, when you and I were forever young. That's not the right words if you haven't already guessed. We were going to sit down and park and eat our chips. The only issue is the wasps. That's the only thing that ruins this time of year.
Yeah.
And I started having heart palpitations about the wasps, so we sacked that idea off. I don't know, but when we go back up we might be able to, I'm not sure. If not, then it's going to have to be Chippy in the car. Chippy in the car situation. Yeah, but the only problem is her. Do you really want her eating chips in the car seat in the back?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know what the silly part is? We didn't even bring any wipes. And it looks like she's just had diarrhea. But it's fine, it's just the sand. But this girl is a mucky pup. Oh, you. Chips on the beach failed.
Nice.
But we're in the car, we're boiling hot. Too 2007 4-star,
Oh yeah.
and not a single little fly, wasp, nothing can get to us. Oh, the paper's melted on him.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, Skipper!
Stuff happens.
Is the paper edible?
It's something.
I really do love this time of year. But I really, really, really do hate the wasps.
Yeah, it's the only thing that kills it.
It ruins everything. I thought that buggy was a cargo ship. Oh, look at that ship coming in. Do you know what I'd really love? Do you know what I'd really love? I'd really love it if you boarded that ship and then never came back.
That can be arranged. You would not let that happen. You optionally knew I was running away. When you really think about it.
You can't be running on a boat and then around the boat while the boat's sailing.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Nicole's. Oh, just what a morning. Nothing's even wrong. Nothing's even wrong. But you know those days where it's just like, things just don't work in the way that you want to. Like, she was supposed to go to sleep, Matilda was supposed to go to sleep at like 11 o'clock, and then she was supposed to be up by now, and then we were going to go out and go to a little soft play near where I live. And it just didn't happen. She's only just gone to sleep, and it's 1:20. So that is so late for her. I've got myself a little matcha. This is the strawberry one. Really nice, actually. Very, very much enjoyed. I'm still going to go to the soft play, but I'm going to go at like 3 because it says it closes at 7. And to me, 3 o'clock is like, that's the day done. Especially in the winter time when it's dark at that time. That's the day like written off, really, isn't it? But thankfully, it's still August. The sun is shining. So we're going to get up and go out at 3 o'clock. I'm just tired. It's not like I haven't really... I mean, I had a bit of a weird sleep. I had one of those sleeps where... I'd say I get this like once or twice a week. One of those sleeps where you do sleep, but you feel like you're awake all night. It was one of those. So yeah, sorry I'm starting the vlog so late. Oh, the monitor's just gone off. Never a good sign. Never a good sign. Today is a no makeup day. I'm probably not even going to put an ounce on. I'm probably not even going to put SPF on. I'm just going to let the sun's rays burn my weary face and give me extensive wrinkles. But you know what? Who cares? But yeah, I was just checking in because I feel like... I don't even know what I feel like. I don't know what I feel like no more. Sorry, I can't bother to get up, but I'm also trying to sell the doona that we bought that you can see there, and it's just sat there, and it's such a small thing, but it's just annoying me so much that it's sat in the middle of my kitchen. But it's like it's a doona X, so it like lays back and stuff, and it's got the Isofix with it, and we bought it for like £700 or something stupid like that, and it did Matilda well for about 6 months. And like, I'm not gonna lie, if we had another baby it'd probably do us well, but I'd probably just get I'd probably just get the original doona, because I thought it would do us really well, but the fact that we didn't have a child in what's it called, like in childcare, preschool, school or whatever, they're kind of like the best thing for like school runs and stuff, and we never had to do that. So she was only in it for about 6 months until we just changed her over to a Joy car seat. And I'm trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace for £350, which is so good considering it was only used for 6 months, and it's got the Isofix with it. And my God, it will not sell. It will literally not sell. And I'm like, for God's sake, like, it's pretty much brand new with an Isofix, and we're going to have to sell it for way less than that. So a little bit annoying, to be honest. I'm probably more inclined to just give it away, considering it's just sat in the middle of my kitchen and it's doing my head in. Just gonna brush off Matilda's pram because literally look at it. There's just so much like food and crumbs and stuff in there. So I'm just gonna give this a little spruce up, little makeover. I mean, she's not perfect, but she's better than she was. The no hand gel is actually ripping these to shreds. But I know it's good for them. I know it's good for them. Tell me how I've been dragged into the entertainer looking at Christmas presents. But I actually want this. I actually won a competition doing this position in gymnastics when I was like 12. Go baby, go baby, go. Actually slightly hilarious is the fake nappies for the babies are more expensive than a real pack of nappies. The world has gone wild for mystery boxes, and this is something that I can honestly get behind. I want them all. Good evening. You join me on my little Tuesday evening walk. I've got the girls' bathroom in this ear, so I'll just turn that off because I will not be able to talk as I'm listening to this. These walks are going to be like so few and far between now because it's so dark. Like, I don't know whether you can actually tell. It's probably not really like coming up on camera, but it's so dark for this time. It's literally like 10 to 8 or something, and it feels like I'm in the pitch black dark. Leaves are like all over the floor now. I just can't believe it. I can't believe summer is coming to an end already. It honestly, it breaks my heart. I don't think people actually realise how much it breaks my heart. It makes me want to go into a coma. It makes me want to be a beetle and go into hibernation. A squirrel or a hedgehog and just go into hibernation and cry my way through winter in a nice cozy warm bed, and then reopen myself. This is also the coldest evening walk that I have done in such a long time. The wind is in my hair. I know, it's very strange. Can you hear those crunchy leaves? Don't get me wrong, I do really love like pumpkin spice latte season. I genuinely do. But I just don't love it in August, guys. I can't lie, I just don't. Like, I want my August to last for as long as possible. And it's probably so windy that you probably can't even hear me right now because I don't have my wind map on. Anyway, I wanted to do like a quick update on the soft play situation. So I managed to go to the soft play with no hand sanitizer and no anti-bac wipes for the first time in years and years. The only thing I found Alfie quite easy. I found Matilda harder because of her age. She just puts everything in her mouth. So like, I was trying to stop her from putting the balls in her mouth. That sounds so bad. I was trying to stop her from putting the play balls, all right, and she just kept doing it. And I thought, great, 48 hours and we're all going to be down with something. I did wash their hands twice. I washed their hands after they went to the toilet, obviously, and I washed their hands before we left because that does just make me feel a little bit better. But the fact that I went out without the hand gel and anti-bac wipes is such an achievement for me because it literally, that is like a ritual for me that I have to do when I go out to a soft play or anything like that. Am I going to be on edge for the next 2 days? The 48-hour window of like when you catch stuff? Yeah, I probably am going to be. But at the same time, like, I was speaking to ChatGPT about it, right? And people keep bashing me for using AI, and I'm just like, oh, every Tom, Dick and Harry uses AI, right? I don't use it unnecessarily. I use it for therapy, for free therapy, and for questions to do with work. Maybe recipes. That is probably about it. Just if I really need to know something, or if I need a little bit of comfort, because that guy honestly comforts my soul in a way that a lot of people don't. And he basically told me to look at it in a way that, like, every time they go into a soft play, don't think of it as like, oh my god, they're gonna catch something, it's gonna be the end of the world. When they go to a soft play, think of it like every time they go, their body's getting stronger. Like, you are exposing them to things that they wouldn't be exposed to, etc, etc. And it kind of made my mindset a little bit better. So thank you very much, Mr. ChatGPT, even though you're probably not even a male. But in my head, that is exactly what you are. ChatGPT in my head is like a 50-year-old therapist, like wise therapist that looks like a Cheshire cat that I can just go to about anything. I'll tell you where I need to go. That place right there. So I just like go up and bang on the door. Give me some glasses. I really don't think that's gonna go down too well. Hello there. I can only deeply apologise for not coming on any sooner. I've tried to film this clip about 3 times and Matilda's not playing ball. She's just desperate to stand behind me, so that's just fantastic. I just really don't want to get her face in this. I want to say it's like 3:30, pushing 4 o'clock. Matilda, out of that cupboard! But we are actually going to head out. Bits that I really want to get. When I say that I'm desperate for a barn coat, I am desperate for a barn coat. And I've seen one in H&M that I really like that I popped in the other day and went to have a look. However, they didn't really have many sizes, so we'll have to see about that one. And I really need to pick up now some kids' clothes for the autumn. I know I've been putting it off. I know I've said in my last video like I'm putting it off, but in my last video we were still having like 30-degree heat. This week it's no, Matilda. See, age 1 is so challenging. She just does everything I don't want her to do. She's literally just pouring water all over the floor, and then she'll fall over in it and cry. And I'm like, you've just done that, babe. Yeah, I know I've been putting it off, but like in the last video we were still having 30-degree heat, whereas this week it's literally been like 19. It's pouring with rain right now, and we're still gonna walk over because God gave us legs. So yeah, it's time to get some stuff. I need to get her a raincoat. I've seen one in Tesco I really like, so I'm gonna pop into Tesco, have a look at their kids section, see if I can get a couple of bits from there just for a little bit cheaper. H&M and M&S, they are the three, well, they're the only, like, really the 3 shops near me, to be honest. But I just thought that I'd make myself look a little bit more presentable, because I've got a PR package from Milani, which is like such a dream. So they sent me a cream bronzer that I've already got on, and 2 of their little blushes. This one is Cheek Kiss, and oh no, they're both Cheek Kiss. Lol. This one's Merlot Moment, and this one is Coral Crush. They also sent me their Make It Last Dewy Setting Spray, their Conceal and Perfect Smoothing Primer, and their mascara. So I'm just going to top up the makeup that's kind of come off of my face, because I only really prime my face with SPF, so this will actually be a really good thing for me to use, because I never use primer and I really should. What is it with me and packaging? I genuinely cannot open anything, to be honest. So this is the cream bronzer that they sent me. This is in the shade Spilling Tea, and I am absolutely obsessed with this, and I'm not just saying that because they've given it to me. It's not paid or anything, it's just PR, so just gifted. But this is honestly unbelievable. It literally goes on like pure butter. The shade is absolutely stunning. Like, I don't know whether you can see how easy that has just gone on. Like, it literally doesn't, like, took me 2 seconds. I really do need, I'll tell you what I really need. I need a blush brush, because I don't have one. I literally just use, like, I'm such an old school makeup kind of gal. I genuinely don't care for like clean brushes, new brushes. Like, my makeup sponge, Matilda ate my makeup sponge literally like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't replaced it. I think it's probably just more the type B in me, you know. I'm gonna try these blushes. This one is obviously very, very deep, so I'm thinking maybe when I've got a bit more of a tan, that one might look a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna try this one. This one is the Coral Crush one. This isn't a very fair test because, like I said, I am using the bronzer brush that I just used, but anyway. Oh, all pigment. Give that a little tap tap on there. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. You see how pretty that is? Like, I am not a blush person at all. I find blush really, really intimidating. Whenever I wear it, I'm literally just like, oof. Like, I could go without blush most days, do you know what I mean? But this is a really nice, subtle, everyday, but it's definitely buildable as well. A little bit of a nose. Make me look like I've caught the sun a bit, even though there's no sun out there. No sun to be seen. That's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous, Milani. You've killed it. I'm gonna use a bit of their setting spray as well, because I don't have any on today. No joke, that is the finest mist I have ever. What? Do you see how not a single bit of that has disturbed my makeup? Like, there's no like random spots of makeup. That, wow. I mean, it's not a fair test because I don't know how long it's going to last, but that is great. That is fantastic. For the mascara, I'm just going to put a little bit of powder on my eyelids, because my eyelids are so oily, and that is what I would normally do with any mascara. So otherwise I just get like transfer lines all over the top, like even with waterproof mascaras. So to make it a fair test, this needs to be done. One of my biggest asked questions is like, what mascara do I use? Do I use any lash growth serum? I have used the Glow For It serum before. I used it to regrow my lashes, when, I don't know whether, if you've watched my channel for ages, but when I was pregnant with Matilda, I did like an at-home lash lift to like prepare for labour, and yeah, never do that because it frazzled my entire lashes off. It took me so long. I think I had to start, that's when I started wearing like clusters and stuff, and then they also frazzled my lashes off. So back in like January, I started using the Glow For It serum, but I only used it for about 2 weeks, and it definitely grew my lashes back quicker, but I didn't know, like, they weren't any different to what they were before they were fried off, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I carried on using it, whether it would have done any more than that. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna lie and say like a product has given me like really long lashes. Like I remember putting it on my Instagram at the time saying that it's definitely helped grow my lashes back like quicker. But I'm not gonna lie and say that a certain product has grown my lashes back, like made my lashes even longer, sorry, because I'm not about that. Like they are just naturally long, that's how they've always been. This is the highly rated anti-gravity mascara. Just curled my lashes. Normally I would use the L'Oreal one. This is what the wand is looking like. It's not very focused. First impressions are decent. It feels very separating and very lengthening, which is something that I really like in a mascara. That is the first coat done. Okay, the mascara is definitely not the best I've ever used. Definitely not the worst. It does the job, it's a decent mascara. Does it compare to my L'Oreal Telescopic Lift and Waterproof? No, but it's good. And I love the cream products. Unreal. Right, we're in Tesco. I bought this pack of tops for Matilda the other day, and I think she's got one on now actually. They do have the matching leggings, but she's got loads of leggings, so I don't know whether I'm going to need those. The coat that I wanted was down here, so I'm not sure where that's gone. I've also already got this at home. How beautiful. And that was her coat last year, like in the winter. Okay, this is the coat that I really want for her. It's just like the perfect size for this time of year, and it's only £14, but it's just thin, lightweight, kind of like a little raincoat, you know. I lied, I am actually going to get her a pack of these leggings. Cute. I'm not going like full on winter yet, just like light autumnal wear. Do you know what I'm in need of? A Primark trip. That's what I could do with. I need to book that in ASAP. I'm actually so far away from you guys. I wish I had one closer, I'd be there all the time, but I would also be broke. So maybe not. I think this set for Alfie for £12.50 is gorge. I'm definitely getting that. Are these acceptable to wear out? I don't really know. I don't know. But for £14, I think I'm gonna have to buy them.
Do you want your hangers?
No, it's alright, thank you. Right, we're in M&S, and honestly, I love some of the clothes in here, the kids' clothes. But for me, like I've seen so many things I like that I would buy for me in like age 14 to 15. I think I've said this on here before. I did it in Tesco, but unfortunately at this moment in time we are not here for me. These in 13 to 14 for so long because they look like they would fit me really well. The only thing that worries me is that the waist would be too low, but they're literally a tenner. I suppose I could always buy them and then return them. I'm gonna buy them. I've been looking at them for ages. This tracksuit looks so young, but with the bows and stuff, but like honestly you could pull that off as an adult. Like I see people wearing stuff like that. Like I would wear stuff like that as an adult. I really like this top set for Alfie. This is £18. I'm gonna hold on to it. I haven't decided. This tracksuit is so affordable. This is £7 and this is £5. If they've got his size, I'm definitely gonna get that. Yeah, perfect. Eek. Look at all the school shoes. See you next year. Really do not want to see ya. Paddle suits are so cute. Alfie used to have this one, the little duck one, but I don't think they're needed just yet. Please tell me where her shoe has gone. You have to be joking. We have located the shoe and it's been confiscated, as you can hear. Got this pack of tops as well for Matilda. These were £12. Just gonna grab her a smoothie from the food hall because she's running behind. Right, last stop. H&M. Oh no, I think they're already gone. This was exactly where it was the other day. I literally came in here 2 days ago and they were here. And now they're gone. Damn it, I literally knew I should have got it then. I found it. The colour that I want as well. This is in a size large. I don't know whether a large or a medium, but I kind of want it a bit oversized, so... Okay, I fear that I am absolutely obsessed with this. How gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wear it. This is exactly what I was looking for. Right, we're just outside Charlie's work. I'm just gonna let her chase some birds for a minute, just to burn her energy, but she's in her new little Tesco coat. How cute. How cute is that? I don't think they're the biggest fan of you, girlie, and if you go any further, you're going straight into that pond with them. Look at your little curly head. No, because why do I have a toddler? Why are you not a baby anymore? How are you this big? Where'd all the time go? Right, we're back, we're better than ever. Charlie's just put Matilda to sleep. I'm just waiting for Alfie to come home. I was supposed to have a shower now, but I ended up just sorting those bits out instead. That's mum life. I just thought that I would show you the leg. I haven't tried the leggings on, the flared leggings that I bought from M&S, the kids section. I haven't tried those on yet. So I thought I'd try them on together. But do you want to see something? Do you want to see something real? This is my belly after having a nice big mango chutney curry for dinner. She's not flat. She didn't bounce back. The lovely belly bar is sagging. Do we still wear it? Yes, we do. So these are the leggings that I bought. My only concern is that they're going to be too low down, because I don't like things that are too low down. But I think they might be all right, because my problem is that I struggle with things like trailing on the floor. I think I've said this before, like a wedding dress. So I'm going to try them on. If they're not for me, I can always return them. It's not the end of the world. Although I am that type of person that doesn't return anything. And I literally just leave it sat in my wardrobe for ages and ages and ages. And then I just never get around to doing it or selling it. I end up just putting it in a charity bin. But this time I'm vowing if they don't fit, I am returning them. Hold me accountable. I don't actually think the camera is going to do it justice on just how perfect these fit. And I'm not just saying that. These are potentially one of the most perfect fitting leggings I've ever bought. There's no camel toe in this area, which I thoroughly enjoy. Obviously doesn't do much for my bum. Nothing ever does on my door frame. I've accepted that. We're not going to talk about it. The flare length is the thing I'm most happy with. So these do like fold. I could have had these like up here, which I probably wouldn't do. But the way that they fold down, you can make them more like low-waisted if you want to. And like my happy medium is like here, where you can just see a little bit of my belly. I really, really enjoy that. The flare length, let me just show you. Please, and these are the new shoes that I bought. Like, how perfect. They do not trail on the floor. Like, they literally sit at my ankles perfectly. I just thought that I'd give you a bit more of a better view, but they are so soft. They are absolutely perfect. Like, I've never found a legging that fits me as good as these. These were aged 13 to 14 in M&S. If you are a size 5'1" girly like me, you do not sleep on M&S. Don't. Apart from the fact my belly is bigger than my arse, but that's just me. I also absolutely love these shoes. Charlie was like, oh, they look like my grandma's shoes, like nice slippers. And I was like, no, babe, these are for going out in. I hope you realise. Also, don't mind this drawer here. It's completely broken off, so everything is just stuffed in there. Look, I'm a type B and I own it. I was like so sure that I was going to have to bring these back, because I've bought stuff from the kids section before that's been just that like tiny bit too small. But these are literally perfection. I think I'm going to be wearing these tomorrow, because I'm actually going to meet Millie and Lacey tomorrow and go to Active Ants with both the kids, all being well, because my brain is still riled up from the fact that I went to a soft play yesterday. Make it make sense. So if it's raining like it says it's going to be, I'm going to wear these. I'm going to wear my new bongo that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I just linked it on Instagram because honestly, I've never found anything. This whole outfit is a dream. It's a dream for me. And I'm not an autumn girly, and you know that. Oh, let me just try these earrings that I bought from H&M as well. You know I bought these ones a couple of vlogs ago. Oh, this back's not going to come off. I bought a pack of like butterfly backs on Amazon. They're so cheap, but I'm always losing backs, so I just bought a pair and they're really good. But yeah, I bought these from H&M because I bought these ones a couple of vlogs ago, and I saw these and I was like, oh, do you know what, when you want to like switch it up a bit, it's nice to just have something different to wear. Oh, these are kind of, I don't know, they kind of remind me of like, I was gonna say horseshoes, they're not horseshoes at all. They kind of remind me of like teardrops, raindrops with like a little curve on the end. They have so many in H&M, honestly. If you ever want earrings, go to H&M, because they have, the amount of earrings they have is insane. Oh yes, I really enjoy those. I really enjoy those, just for when I feel like I want a bit of a switch up. I think I'm gonna go back to H&M and just get like all of the gold earrings, because I really, really like them. They're so nice. Anyway, plan for the evening. I need to do a little bit of work for TikTok because I've been slacking so much, but it's because they're not going to pay me. If you didn't see my last video, I am banned from the Creator Fund and they banned my backup account. So I'm banned from the Creator Fund and I can apply again on the 19th of September. So for this whole month, I don't get paid for a single video I do. And I have so many ideas, but I can't like execute them because I'm scared they're going to blow up and then I won't get the money. It's a first world problem, but like I'm genuinely not running your app for free. I've been working on the app for like 2 years and you banned me on my other account for absolutely no reason. I don't know why I'm talking to you directly as if I'm talking to TikTok. Nobody from TikTok is watching. I think I'm just going to do a little bit of like TikTok shop to kind of get me through and focus on YouTube. And obviously Instagram don't pay per video, but focusing on Instagram, it's kind of made me slack on Instagram because I repost everything from TikTok to Instagram. So because I haven't really been working on TikTok, I've kind of slacked on the Instagram front, but hopefully I can sort of get it back to where it was. What's really annoying is we've booked to go to Haven on the 12th of September, which is the weekend, like the week before I can reapply for the Creator Fund. So I'm thinking of just not doing any Haven content at all on TikTok and just doing the Haven content straight over here. I know you guys will enjoy that because I've done Haven videos before and they actually do really well on here. So I'm thinking of just doing that. Anyway, yeah, I really ran off course there. Plans for this evening, I need a shower. I'm just waiting for Alfie to get back. It's gone 7 o'clock. He's normally back at 7, but sometimes things just run over. So waiting for Alfie to get back. I need a shower, I need to do some work, like I said, for TikTok. Probably upload some clips to YouTube on my camera and put some bits together for my phone. And then yeah, that will be another night done. Weeks are just absolutely flying at the moment. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but like the weeks fly in until January. January hits and it feels like every single day is a year. I'm not looking forward to that, truly. I am not looking forward to that. Good morning, happy Thursday. I am just taking out my my dressing gown, cows. I've just got ready for the day. We're gonna go to Active Ants. I think I said yesterday where we're going. To Active Ants with Millie and Lacey. This little girl is desperate to get in the frame. It's not happening, love. I don't think people realise how hard it is to actually film, like especially on YouTube, with kids around that you don't show. Exhibit A. What's that, booby? What about this one? I just end up giving her all of the makeup products that I have to keep her quiet. Concealer. I know she'll never open them, so. Right, let's see how these have turned out. I do this with a dressing gown tie. Sometimes they turn out really well. Other times, not so much. Also, it's like raining on and off today and we will be walking over, so my hair will just probably fall flat and go completely straight, which is absolutely fantastic. Not really sure why I plan to do this on this day. I can never actually really be bothered to do it anymore. I used to do it like once a week. But I just had the burst to do it last night. Oh, okay, they're really nice. Oh, thanks, baby. Thank you. Let's see what the other side looks like. I wish my hair was like this all the time, but then I feel like most people, if you have straight hair, you want curly hair and vice versa, so I understand the struggle. Oh, no. Okay, it's looking a little bit crazy, but if I leave it and just don't touch it, it will start to drop. Let me just give it a little bit of a shake, actually. Oh! Okay, this is not giving. Right, immediately that's better, just from running my fingers through it. Let's do it the other side. This will fall so flat though, by the way. Like, there is nothing that will keep curls in better than a heated curler. Especially with like thin, straight hair like mine. Still though, ready. Right, this is the outfit. I've got those leggings on that I bought yesterday from M&S. This top's from TikTok Shop. This is from Zara, but it's actually from Vinted. And then I've just got my New Balance, so kind of just throwing a load of clothes on, and then I've just stuck my hair in a claw clip just because then if I need to put my hood up to save the curls, that is exactly what I would do. It looks like the heavens are about to open up again, so we better leave. We're going to be late. Oh my god, we've got 8 minutes to get there. Uh-oh! I decided not to wear my new brown coat today because it doesn't have a hood. And I'm not wasting this hair. After you can walk, use your legs. This is lovely. My absolute worst nightmare happened in that play place. Somebody was sick. A child was sick on the floor. You best believe we bolted out of there. We bolted out of there. And I've just washed the kids' hands because I know it's not their fault and it's inevitable, but it's just so scary. Like, I'm so scared. I'm about to get a cake pop. Might even
Yeah,
get a hot drink.
I do want to go to Starbucks.
And get a cake pop. Does Mummy get a hot drink or an ice drink?
Ice cream.
An ice drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cold. I
Why?
might get a hot one. Do I get a hot one?
No, they might not sell them.
They might not sell. Thank you. I'm just so scared of these wasps, man. I feel like they're like the most rife they've ever been. That's the only part about like winter, autumn that I like. The no wasps. Hello. I am feeling extremely paranoid. If you didn't see the last clip of me in the toilets after saying that a child had thrown up at Active Ants, I am spiralling out of control. It literally could have been so innocent. It could have been a child that's just eaten too much. Probably not. It was cleaned up straight away, but I don't know whose child did that, and I don't know whether that child left or not. I really hope that they did, but some parents just don't care and they'll just think, oh, maybe it's because they ate too much. But if your child is sick, like, if Alfie was sick anywhere, we'd go straight home. So I'm really hoping that was the case. I washed the kid's hands straight after, but it's just made me, like, so paranoid. I've just got to pray that it wasn't what I thought it was, or that hopefully avoided it. It's just one of those things. I just made a cheese pizza out of a bit of bread because I thought it'd be better than getting a Greg's pizza, and eating with my hands is a massive thing when I'm in some sort of spiral, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to prove to myself that I can do it. It'll be fine, and do you know what? If they do get a bug, it will also be fine. It's just one of those things where my head just can't, like, I'm just so out of control, and that's what scares me. It's currently pouring with rain outside. It keeps raining on and off. After Active Ants, we went under this like little shelter. Me and Lacey just had a chat while the kids played, and then we darted into WH Smith before going home because it was pouring so much I refused to walk in that rain. So I went into WH Smith and had a look at some books, and I bought Alfie a new book, and I was looking at all the like colouring books and stuff, and oh my god, this is what I need to romanticise autumn. I need to buy the pumpkin spice cafe books. I really want to buy the colouring books of those. I don't think I'll buy the actual books because they're very soppy, and I'm not a very soppy book kind of gal, but the colouring books look so good. So I'm going to buy those, and I'm going to get into that for autumn. I was speaking to Lacey about like romanticising it and everything, and she's actually really helping me sort of get into the headspace. Apparently it was pumpkin spice latte today. Day to day. I went to Starbucks. I didn't see nothing on the board. It's okay. As of now, it's still August, even though it'll be September when this goes up, which is wild. We've just got home. We're going to spend the rest of the day inside. We do some Play-Doh, some colouring, maybe some puzzles, read some books, and just have a really nice chill home day. And then later, I'm going out to see my best friend, which I'm actually really excited for. I was supposed to see her last week, but I was too tired to go. This week, though, I'm definitely going. This pizza is so good. It's literally just tomato puree with water as the base, some cheese, some basil, stick it under the grill for a couple minutes. Beautiful. I will not let health anxiety win. Okay. Love you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and she said.
See you later. Sorry, you've got something in there. Good morning from me and my Matcha. My mum's just been over and dropped these off. I've taken Alfie to hers. I'm going to be following her shortly behind. Today is actually the day of my smear test. I know so many people are scared of it, but if I'm being brutally honest, I had a probe put up me after I had my stitches with Alfie, and I genuinely don't think anything can be worse than that. So many vaginal scans in the past that I'm literally not even worried. It's at 3 PM, which is slightly annoying because I've now got to go to my mum's and then come back to my area. My mum lives like 20 minutes away from me. So it is a bit of a trek because then I've got to go back again to my mum's. But oh well, first world probs. I thought that I'd film it because I was like, do you know what? I just want people to realise that there's nothing to be scared about when it comes to smear tests. I am so confident that it's going to be fine. Like, I'm not even bothered. Sorry I left yesterday on a bit of a negative, sad note. I was just having a bit of a day. I feel like I'm very unstable. I get these days so often in the week where like at least 2 of the days I am just so mentally unstable with overstimulation, and then there's other things going on. There's always something going on in life, you know? I haven't actually been to my mum's in 3 weeks. Well, no, I went to my mum's the day that my dog passed away this time last week, but haven't been there with the kids in 3 weeks. So that's going to be nice to have a little bit of a different day. I'm not going to do much makeup. I tend to mix the Garnier SPF fluid, the tinted one, with the Bondi Sands SPF, and I just mix those together, and it kind of gives just like a very, very light touch of a base. Very glowy, as you can see. I want to be seen from the moon and stars. I want all the astronauts. I want bloody, what's his name, Neil Armstrong, that's it I think, to see me from the gods. I actually did go out and see my friend last night. Again, I didn't film any of it because I just needed like a little bit of a mental break. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes just going out and chatting with your friend in the car is all you need, and that is in fact all I needed. My mum's just come storming back in like, I don't know what's happened to my car, and it's because she was trying to put my keys in her car. That is the most me thing to do ever. I wonder where I get it from. Oh my god, you don't even realise how boiling it is until you come outside. I think summer's over. But guys, it's not. Right, I'm going to go to my mum's now, have some lunch, have a catch up. It might be a bit difficult because it's actually my first time going to my mum's without my dog being there. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. But I've got my matcha, which means we're all good. What should we listen to? Oh, it's got to be Tate. It's always Tate. I'm falling apart, guys. Oops. Hello. Where's your shoe gone? Oh, come here, my darling. As soon as I walk in, this is what I see. My little baby girl's memorial. She loved chasing squirrels. She was obsessed with squirrels. My mum painted that, and I think that is just actually so beautiful. What a lovely little corner with a little chair to sit and remember her. I'll do that later. The garden looks so bare because there's normally like loads of things to play in, but because the weather's changed, all the flowers have gone. Season's ending. Corner looks so lovely. I might have to go and sit there at some point. Yeah. I still need to buy her like a little ornament or something. Oh wow, Alfie, how lovely is that? Alfie, did you make this for me? Cat. That is beautiful. I'm gonna hang that up forever. We're off to go get our smear. We're off to go get our smear. Oh, we're off to go get our smear. Bye, Maisie Moo. Bye, baby. Mwah. Right, I've got a 20-minute drive. I'm going to take this coat off before I boil over. Oh god, I'm not even nervous. I haven't even shaved. I literally don't care. I think like, I didn't shave for when I got a baby pulled out of me twice. So I'm not bothered about that. Like I said, I don't think it could be any worse than having something put up me, which I've had multiple times. So I'm really not that bothered, and I don't think you should be too. It's so important. The real question is, what do I listen to? Feeling a bit of Noah Khan. Forever. When I tell you that was the easiest thing I think I've ever done in my life, if you are in line to get a smear, please get it done if you are 25 and over. I don't know what the fuss was about. I've seen so much negativity, and obviously I understand that some people might have different experiences, but the lady that I just saw was so nice. It was the easiest, quickest. When I say I was on that bed for no longer than probably 30 seconds, maybe 30 seconds to a minute, 45 seconds, it was that easy. I've never known something that easy in my life. It literally did not hurt at all. She said that the information is that if your cells come back clear, then you don't have to have one for 5 years. And if they come back with the HPV virus or any abnormal cells, then obviously that will result in further investigation, but they'll let you know in a letter, and this could literally save your life. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Go and get it done. It is the easiest thing I've ever done. I literally arranged the appointment on my NHS app, went there, 2 seconds, in, out, bish, bash, bosh, we're done. No pain. I wouldn't even say that was uncomfortable because it just felt like nothing, literally nothing. I've just seen so many people talking about it, and they're like, so many people that are scared to do it, and I honestly think after that experience I can solemnly with my whole heart say there is absolutely nothing to worry about, nothing to be embarrassed about. They literally pull the curtain round, if any of you don't know, they pull the curtain round, they go behind the curtain, you take your knickers off, you take your trousers off, you lay on the bed and you put a sheet over you. It's very similar to if you've ever had a scan done, when like a vaginal scan, like I was mentioning earlier. It's very similar to that, the process, but the actual like getting it done is literally within seconds. I think I've probably mentioned that far too many times at this point, but it was so incredibly quick. So if anybody is worried about doing that and you're over 25, book your smear. It's so easy. It could just save your life. It could save your life. And with that, I'm off back to my mum's, another 20-minute drive. And the next time the doctor's surgery will see me will be in a few weeks for Matilda's 1-year vaccines, which I'm dreading a hell of a lot more than the smear test. And then he got to like age 2 and then he started doing it. That lacto-free milk's nice. I thought since the kids are having dinner, it was time to have my moment with my little doggy. My parents didn't want to cremate her body because they wanted her in the garden, which is where obviously she spent so much of her life. She used to chase squirrels and chase pigeons out here, which is why she's got the little squirrel ornament. And obviously I never really got to say goodbye. Something that really broke my heart last week was when I was out with the kids and Charlie. My mum sent me a message saying that she'd found, so me and Maisie, when she was a baby, we used to play this game where I was probably like 11, 12 when we first got her, and I had this dressing gown robe that I used to pull across the floor, and I used to run from one side of the living room to the other into the kitchen, and she used to chase it and like grab onto it and growl, and I used to find it absolutely hilarious. And my mum found that exact dressing gown tie and buried her with it, and that tugged on the old heartstrings, that did. Sadly though, that video is not how she was when she went, but those are the kind of videos that I like to watch because they make me think about how I want to think about her. That was probably like 5 or 6 years ago when she was still so full of life, but by the end she just wasn't. It's so sad. Like, this house will never be the same. Walking into this house will never be the same. Do you know, she's still here in spirit. She's in the garden, the place that she loved the absolute most. She's got a squirrel, she's got her lovely little plaque, which I'm also going to make one. My mum made that. How beautiful is that? I'm going to make another one to go on her from me. Yeah, I think my mum has done an amazing job and it can't be easy for her. Love you forever, my little Maisie girl. Good evening. It's currently 8 minutes past 10 and I have just finished editing the majority of this video that you are watching. Normally I cap myself at 9 o'clock every night when it comes to editing, whether that be TikTok, YouTube, ads, whatever. I always cap myself at 9 because unless like I'm absolutely really far behind for some reason, I've got to catch up. But because otherwise, if you don't cap yourself when you're self-employed, you literally just never stop working. And I feel like I never really stopped working anyway, but in my head. Do you know how I actually help myself fall asleep every single night? It's by thinking about content ideas. I lay in bed and I lay there, think about all the content that I can come up with, and the majority of the videos that you have ever seen on my TikTok or Instagram, those ideas all come from my head when I'm about to fall asleep and I figure out what I'm going to film. Oh, goodbye. But yeah, anyway, tonight I just had a bit of a spring in my step and I was like, do you know what? Just desperate to get this video almost completely edited. I've got about 10, maybe 20 minutes at a push left to edit, not film, I was going to say film. And then this video will be done and dusted, which is actually amazing for me because I'm so, oh my goodness me. Do you want a postcard for that trip, my love? Because I am normally really far behind when it comes to editing. I have the most painful spot here. And I got one here as well, so something has said no to me. Anyway, seeing as it's Friday, this is the last segment of the vlog this week. Thank you for sticking around on this one. I've also changed the thumbnail up on this video and I'm gonna continue to do my thumbnails like that because I had such good fun playing around. Like I made it myself and I played around with it, and I'm such a like artist at heart. This is why I love filming and editing, because I love editing like a masterpiece into what I want it to be. I'm majorly, like, a major perfectionist, and everything has to be right. I'm very funny with like the videos I put up on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. It's just the way I've always been, because I like it to be like an art form. If it's not, when it starts to not become that, that's when I start to resent my job. And that's actually happened a number of times where I just feel like I've not been happy with what I've put out. But I think this video is actually okay. Obviously I'm yet to watch it back. I'm gonna get in bed now and read my book. Update on The Housemaid. I finished the first one literally yesterday or today. I actually think I might have finished it earlier, but I literally had like 3 sentences. So I pretty much finished it yesterday. So freaking good. So good. I absolutely loved it. I've just moved on to the second one. I've heard people say like mixed opinions. Opinions. It's way too late. I need to go to bed. I've heard people say mixed opinions on the second and third book. Some people just say they're not as good. Some people have said like the second one's their favourite. I feel like that's always going to be the way. Like, I am criminal, and I will say this with my whole heart and chest. Mean Girls 2 is better than Mean Girls 1. It's just my opinion, but don't sack me for it. So I feel like with a rogue opinion like that, anything is possible. So I'm going to carry on reading the series, so I'm on the second one. And yeah, I hope everybody has a lovely weekend. Obviously you'll be seeing this a week later than what I'm filming it, but I hope everybody has had a lovely weekend and has a lovely next week ahead. Thank you for sticking around. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next weekly vlog. Bye!